बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अस्सलाम वालेकुम व्यूअर्स, वेलकम टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल। आज की वीडियो में हम AFNS पास पेपर MCQs पार्ट 4 को डिस्कस करेंगे और इसमें मैक्सिमम MCQs को करने की कोशिश करेंगे। सो टाइम ज़ाया किए बगैर अपने टॉपिक पे आते हैं। लेट्स स्टार्ट द वीडियो। सबसे पहला क्वेश्चन है व्हाट 1 डिग्री इज़ इक्वल टू 0.00175 रेडियंस। DNA replication takes place during which phase, S phase or synthesis phase? Who is the father of kingdom systems? Carl Linnaeus. Faraday is equal to 96500 coulomb. Which have shorter bond length, NH3 or NF3? NF3. Unit of capacitance is farad. He fail in exams. Resemble character between fungi and plant is they are immobile, can't move from place to place. Some fungi like plants grow in the soil. Fungi are also eukaryotic organisms with nucleus in each cell. Calculate molarity of pure water if its density is 1 gram per molar. It's 5.55.5 molar. What are the modes of nutrition? 2. Autotrophic and plant exhibit. Which fungi not exist without host? Powdery mildews. Cyanobacteria not exist in the form of multicellular. Which vitamin is given to newborn baby to prevent excessive bleeding? Vitamin K. The combined effects of inductance is impedance. The cell wall of cyanobacteria is made up of peptidoglycan layer and outer membrane. Which is least acidic? Phenol. Commercially available HCl is an aqueous solution containing 40% HCl gas by mass. Its density is 1.2 gram per cubic centimeter. Calculate molarity of HCl solution. 13.15 molar. The act of transferring pollen grains from male to female stigma is known as pollination. What is the basic principle of EEG? Differential amplification. What unit in EEG measured in microvolts? Synonym of perceived is become aware of. When cells divide by binary fission and the doubling of each generation creates the exponential growth for which the phase is named log phase or exponential phase. An adaptation period where the bacteria are adjusting to their new conditions, lag phase. Bacteria lose the ability to divide and the number of dead cells exceeds that of live cells, death phase. Lily dash crying when I saw her was. Capital is a uncommon noun. To seem to become is a unlinking verb. The other organelle that works as a protein factory, ribosome. The reaction of an acidic and metal carbon will to form salt, water, carbon dioxide. Which fungi get their food from dead organic matter? Saprophytic fungi or decomposers. Oxidation state of sodium is +1. The removal of thyroid gland is called thyroidectomy. Heme group contain iron atom. Which carbohydrate is least of or high sweet? If least sweet तो starch और high sweet जो है वो glucose है. My grandfather is dash in thinking, orthodox. Cell wall of fungi is made up of chitin. Cell wall of bacteria is made up of peptidoglycan. The length of nucleotide in peptide bond is 0.132 nanometer, which is a bioindicator legends. I was unhappy at not winning competition. Correct the sentence. I was unhappy about not winning the competition. Antonym of wild, tamed or cultivated. The splitting of spectral lines in magnetic field is known as Zeeman's effect. The splitting of spectral lines in electric field is known as Stark's effect. Ova release from ovaries. Students who work hard get good grades. This is an adjective clause. Mild oxidizing agent is pyridinium chlorochromate or silver oxide. What is the mass flow through cross-section area per unit time called mass flux? At what velocity kinetic energy and momentum are equal 0 meter per second? Synonym of suspicious is doubtful, unsure, dubious. Which is simple molecular lattice? Sulfur. What will happen to the length of the day if Earth shrinks? The length of the day will decrease. Bacteria that cannot survive without oxygen are called Clostridium. It's something very difficult. Clostridium botulinum. Beryllium oxides are amphoteric. The charge required to liberate 11.5 gram of NaCl is 0.5 farad. The unit of rate constant is same as that of rate of reaction in zero order reaction. Synonym of programmatic is automated, algorithmic, scheduled. Is rate constant equal to rate of reaction? The rate constant is equal to rate of reaction. The gas evolved during photosynthesis is oxygen. The fluid through any cross-sectional area per unit time is called volume flow rate. In which region Lehman series lies? Ultraviolet region. The thickness of gram-positive bacterial cell wall is 20 to 80 nanometer. Thickness of gram-positive bacterial cell membrane is 7 to 10 nanometer. In which of the following example of fungi dikaryotic hyphae exist for long period? Basidiomycota. Which carbohydrate is least soluble? Glycogen. Which is the smallest carbohydrate? Monosaccharide. The H bond angle is smallest for H2TE. If the Earth's radius were to shrink to half of its value, the day would only last 6 hours. Which of the following has unpaired electron in S subshell? Manganese. Dihydroxybenzene is also known as isocyanaol. Unit of surface tension is known as Newton meter. Unit of surface tension is same as force gradient. A CRO can be used to measure voltage, frequency, phase. The fungal disease, the black rust of wheat, is caused by Puccinia graminis triticale. By the magnetic force is cross product of velocity and magnetic field. The force always stays perpendicular to the velocity and magnetic field. Which scientist gave the germ theory? Robert Koch. Vaccine for rabies was discovered by Louis Pasteur. Covered smut of sorghum is caused by, ये आप नाम पढ़ लें, Sphaerotheca sorghum. When momentum is equal to kinetic energy, what will be the velocity? 2 meter per second. An organism or biological response that reveals the presence of the pollutants by the occurrence of typical symptoms or measurable responses. Bioindicators. The element that has a giant covering structure is silicon. Hormones are not present in the form of solid particles. Those fungi which can grow only on their living host and cannot be grown on available defined growth culture medium. Those fungi which can grow only on their living host and cannot be grown on an available defined growth culture medium, e.g. various mildews, must rust species are called obligate parasitic fungi. Synonym of fascinating is engrossing, captivating, absorbing. Which lesions survive at the tip of leaf follicles? Osnea. Synonym of adverse is unfavorable, disadvantageous, unauspicious, unfortunate. Phenol is acidic but weaker than carboxylic acid. Lichen is a symbiotic mutualistic association of fungi with green algae and cyanobacteria. You have to face up your responsibilities. Face up means not avoid. Mode of nutrition in penicillin is saprotros. Which word describes the interesting person or event? Epitome. Which of the following is medically important fungus that is identified as a mold and contains conidiophores when examined under the microscope? Candida tropicalis. Ovulation is a phase in a met-estrogen cycle ovary release ovum. In which forms cyanobacteria exist? Unicellular, colonial, multicellular, filamentous form. What is the angle between linear and angular velocity of a body moving in a circle? 90 degrees. Structure of Golgi bodies. Complex, membrane bounded in cytoplasm. Synonym of bile, gall, bitterness, hastily, severity. Synonym of bout, competition, session, spell, tour, course, fit. Farad is equal to 1F is equal to 1 coulomb by 1B. Glycosomes are present in endosperms of castor. Which current parameter represent the voltage difference supply the current resistance? तो ये थे तमाम के तमाम जो वीडियो में बताने थे क्वेश्चन। पास पेपर्स के क्वेश्चन से 100 के करीब थे। कुछ जो उसमें थे वो फंजाई एंड बैक्टीरिया के नाम को मैं प्रोनाउंस नहीं कर सकी। आई एम सो सॉरी अबाउट दैट, क्योंकि मेरी प्रोनाउंसिएशन इतनी अच्छी नहीं है डायरेक्ट लिहाज से। लेकिन क्वेश्चन सारे जो हैं वो ऑथेंटिक हैं। अगर क्वेश्चन सारे ठीक हैं तो उसमें आंसर्स में कोई मसला हो तो गूगल को एक दफ़ा फिर आप अप्रोच कर लें और चेक कर लें, क्रॉस चेक कर लें। तो मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में पार्ट नंबर 5 के साथ। तब तक के लिए अपना ख्याल रखिएगा। अल्लाह हाफिज़।